Hey there, anime fans! Welcome back to Otaku Recommends, your ultimate destination for all things anime. Today, we're embarking on a journey to explore the top 10 most underrated anime series that deserve your attention. So, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into the world of anime with our powerful protagonist. Number 10 on our list is Sunny Boy. Few anime are as beautiful to watch in motion as Sunny Boy. The series is ostensibly about a class of high schoolers who are one day transported to a featureless world. While the students bicker and form hierarchies, the series' main character Nagara shuts himself off to everyone except for his only friend, Nozomi. Though Sunny Boy did get some hype during its run, it didn't develop nearly the same following as 2021's other big anime hits, such as Ranking of Kings and Odd Taxi. Holding up just as well as those two other beloved series is no small achievement, easily making Sunny Boy one of the most underrated anime series ever. At number 9, we have Yuri Kuma Arashi. Yuri Kuma Arashi is a wild anime series from Sailor Moon Kunihiko Ikuhara. Following up on the sapphic themes found in Ikuhara's much-beloved series, Revolutionary Girl Utena, Yuri Kuma is all about exploring what it means to be a lesbian in Japan. The series has an absolutely wild plot about a society where a race of alien bears who can transform into people are separated from society for fear of the danger they pose to the social order. Despite how goofy the series often is, Yuri Kuma explores many serious issues in its short 12-episode run. Fans of LGBTQ anime will definitely want to give Yuri Kuma Arashi a try. Coming in at number 8 is Anohana, the Flower. After the tragic death of their friend Menma when they were kids, Jinta Yadomi and his friends have grown apart. Jinta himself has become a recluse until the ghost of an older Menma comes to him one summer day, asking for his help in granting her wish. Anohana is a touching coming-of-age story that deals with grief and growing up. Jinta, Menma, and the rest of the Super Peacebusters are all well-written characters whose individual experiences of grief are just as heart-wrenching as their collective experience. It may be underrated, but Anohana is one of the best anime of all time. Number 7 on our list is Haganai. A group of wayward, socially inept high school students comes together to form a club with the goal of teaching one another how to make friends. Full of fan service and dark humor, it's not exactly the most approachable series, but it's maintained a passionate fan base over the years, and it's way more underrated than it deserves to be. Haganai features a dry, sarcastic sort of humor that contrasts strongly with many of its very loud, in-your-face contemporaries. It's certainly not for everyone, but those who value humor above all else may want to give Haganai a go. Halfway through our list at number 6 is Tsuritama. Ostensibly a sports anime, Tsuritama focuses on a pretty underappreciated activity of fishing. It also deviates from the norm of the genre in several other ways, as it doesn't really focus on the bombastic drama and action sequences other popular sports anime like Blue Lock favor. Instead, the main storyline has a narrow, personal focus. It follows high school student Yuki, who has been moved around all his life and has a terrible time making friends. When he and his grandmother settle in Enoshima, a transfer student named Haru shows up claiming to be an alien and insists on living in their house. The Zani setup gives way to an underrated but heartfelt series about friendship and dealing with anxiety. At number 5, we have Samurai Flamenco. Samurai Flamenco follows the journey of male model Masayoshi Hazama as he undertakes his lifelong goal of being a superhero. Unfortunately for Masayoshi, he doesn't have any superpower or any special abilities at all. Instead, he runs afoul of both the city's rougher elements and the police over and over again, until a young officer named Hidenori Goto gets involved and ends up supporting his cause. It starts as a lighthearted superhero-themed comedy, before it abruptly pivots genre halfway through, ramping up in intensity with each new episode until you can't look away. A forerunner to the extremely popular superhero anime, My Hero Academia, Samurai Flamenco is an underrated anime adaptation that deserves more love. Coming in at number 4 is Hamatora. Hamatora also touches on aspects of the superhero genre. The 2 seasons of its anime take place after the events of the manga of the same name, but fans don't necessarily have to be familiar with the source material to enjoy the series. The 2 main characters, Nice and Murasaki, run a private investigative agency, and the 2 of them use special powers called minimums to solve their cases. Primarily a supernatural mystery series, it keeps the tension high through many unpredictable twists and turns. It's easy to get swept up in the plot, but the series never loses sight of the likable characters that probably drew fans in the first place. At number 3 on our list, we have Eden of the East, an unusual blend of survival, political intrigue, and psychological suspense. Eden of the East defies easy classification. which unfortunately is probably why it is so underrated. The premise is that 12 individuals known as Selekau have been given access to 10 billion yen in order to save Japan from a future missile strike. If the Selekau run out of money or spend it selfishly, they are eliminated by a mysterious person known only as the supporter. Nothing else is off limits in the game, including killing the other participants. The protagonist, Takizawa Akira, is one of these Selekau, but he must contend with the added difficulty of suffering from amnesia. This is an anime that sucks fans into a slick, unusual plot and leaves them hungry to know how it ends. Our runner-up at number 2 is Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere. Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere is a difficult series to define. It's primarily a science fiction anime following humanity's failed attempts to travel into space to flee the dying Earth. An unknown force prevents them from leaving, and they're forced to return to Japan, as it's the only hospitable place left on the planet. Most of the human population is relegated to pocket dimensions, but after a time, those people invade and conquer Japan, forcing the inhabitants to live on a city ship, forever circling their country. As rumors of an apocalypse draw closer, protagonist Tori Aoi devises a way to take back their homeland. And finally, at the top of our list, we have Moribito, Guardian of the Spirit. Occupying the tragically sparse landscape of anime featuring strong female protagonists, Moribito stars the wandering, spear-wielding warrior Balsa, as she attempts to atone for the deaths she's caused in the past by saving an equal number of lives. She encounters Prince Chagum during her journey and becomes his bodyguard, attempting to protect him from an assassination order given by his own father. The series has beautiful animation and a lovingly crafted fantasy world, as well as compelling characters who have their troubled pasts revealed piecemeal throughout the series. Fans should give this underrated fantasy a look for its sheer artistry alone. That wraps up our list of the top 10 most underrated anime series that are hidden gems just waiting to be discovered. Did your favorite make the list? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more intriguing anime content. Until next time, keep watching and exploring the diverse world of anime.